That was the background that they used. We rode the entire Yamanote loop in one day, and here's how it went. We started off in Shinjuku, so that's where we started. We started in Shinjuku.
Is it the busiest of all the
It's
Yamanote stations?
It's the busiest station in the world, so it's fitting that we start there, right? The Yamanote Sen is a loop, so it goes in a circle, 30 stations, all around Tokyo. Shinjuku is not really one of my favorite places.
Yeah, it's pretty busy and hard to get out of actually.
Yeah, it's a maze. Well, I mean, it's amazing how efficient the station is.
So there's 6 major stations on the Yamanote line, and they're the major ones because it's like a hub. They have the most transfer lines, so they take you out of the circle and you can go to different places throughout Tokyo.
And from Shinjuku, you can go 2 different directions, and we decided to go clockwise. Because the Yamanote line is above ground, you get these really nice views of the city from the train, so it was really fun doing it, no matter how tiring it got. Ikebukuro was it's like Shinjuku, but a little less crowded, a little less confusing, but a little bit more boring, I would say. But at least from the station, the buildings outside look really Tokyo-esque, and you really feel like you're in Tokyo in Ikebukuro Station. I would go if you want to shop, and it has a lot of things that you can buy. As we went towards the next major station, we get all these views of railways and cargo boxes and things like that. And it's less from the residential area, more towards this industrial, urban style. You get to see Skytree for the first time from the train, and that's really nice. Yeah, it starts to shift to the side of Tokyo that I personally enjoyed quite a lot.
Ueno's a lot more open. There's a zoo there, and a lot of families that go to hang out there.
That would be my favorite place in Tokyo. I would recommend it to anyone who comes.
It's pretty reminiscent of more American architecture.
Ueno Station has 2 sides to it. There's the park side, and then there's the city side. The park goes towards an area with many museums, like the zoo, like you said. And that place is so pretty. There's so many sculptures and paintings and murals. And the city side is also really amazing as well. That's where we ate lunch, and that's where we got to find really crowded streets, but it has so much life to it, so much culture, and I'd recommend it to anyone who comes.
Bound for Tokyo and
All of those things there are all advertisements for. I mean, I feel like most people who come to Japan, they see Shibuya, Shinjuku, and of course Tokyo Station.
That's true.
The building is probably by far the best looking building station in Tokyo.
Tokyo Station is actually right across from the Imperial Palace. It's really pretty because you can see a lot of green.
A lot of green.
Yeah, a lot of green. We got into one of the smaller stations, and the second we stepped in, we knew something was up.
Okay, so we got on the train, and it smelled like shit.
In Shinagawa, there's this big hallway with windows and ads along the walls, and it's a really captivating sight to see all the people walk through.
There's a food court where you can sit in the 2nd floor of Shinagawa Station, and you can look down on all of the commuters going under. It's one of the only stations you can really look at all the commuters from above.
Yeah.
And it really just shows how busy Japan can get.
Shibuya is crowded, to say the least.
Crowded is an understatement. We were stuck there for 40 minutes. It was a human traffic jam. We could not get out. Oh man, that was tough.
Don't ever
once you actually manage to get out of the station, the city itself is actually very pretty.
And it seems like a lot of people agree. I mean, it was almost Christmas Eve, and everybody came out to see the lights in Shibuya, and it was very beautiful. But I can't even say I recommend going when it's this crowded, because you can't move, you can't do anything. We saw a guy almost get beat up because he made fun of a guy carrying a flag, and that was scary. So
It's hard to relax in Shibuya.
and we gotta make a confession here. We were stuck at Shibuya station for so long. We did walk to our next station,
Yeah.
and we finished it off from there. That's really nice.
Attention please. The train bound for Shinjuku will soon arrive on track number 1.
So we didn't ride on every train, but we did finish the loop.
And we did go to every station. Took
And-
us about
yeah.
9 hours. I mean, it wouldn't take that long if you just stayed on the train, which you can do. I think it'll take like an hour and a half. But I would recommend seeing the stations and seeing the places that the Yamanote line brings you to. If you come to Tokyo, you'll definitely be on the Yamanote line at some point. So,
If you want to do what we did, they actually sell a pass, an all-day pass for 760 yen, but it's limited to the JR line.
any JR lines in the Tokyo area, this would have cost us maybe 2,000 to 3,000 yen if we went in and out with just regular passes. Definitely worth it.
I think instead of going to just the major tourist spots, by going on the whole loop, you can actually see Tokyo for what it is.